Hey everyone, welcome to day number 7 in the I Wait Project video series with Dr. Michelle. Today it's all about verse number 7 from Psalm 27. Hear, O Lord, when I cry with my voice. Have mercy also upon me and answer me. So when you look at verse 7, which I just read, and verse 6, which reads, And now my head shall be lifted up above my enemies all around me. Therefore, I will offer sacrifices of joy in his tabernacle. I will sing. Yes, I will sing praises to the Lord. When you compare the two, you can tell that there is a shift. There is a change in David's tone between the verses, and he has gone from a jubilant declaration of God's goodness to an earnest prayer, and he's asking the Lord to have mercy upon him and to answer his deep cry. And I will tell you this, I do not know what was going on in David's head at this exact moment when he made the shift. I cannot tell you the conversation that was going on internally or what may have prompted this shift. But I will tell you this, you do not have to go far in life to see shifts like this because life is dynamic, especially life with God, because it is a faith walk. We are not supposed to go only by what we see or what we know, but we are supposed to go by faith in God and obedience to his word, even when we don't know how things are going to work out. And so there is a life that we are called to, and the word I use is the one life. And this is a life in which every part of you, every aspect of you, every hat that you wear, every position that you hold is coming under the leadership of Jesus Christ. This is not the safe life, okay? Where, we go to services because it's a thing that we do, but in between services, our lives are not really trying to follow Jesus or to become disciples of him. This is a life that's more than Christmas or Easter or crisis. This is a life where we are walking closely. We're learning to walk closely with God every day. And as we endeavor to live this one life, you will find moments where you will have those shifts. Where, yes, you believe God and you trust God and you're believing and praying that he will do certain things. But in the next breath, you can also realize that there are areas in your life where you can trust him more. Or when a nervousness sets in or you're confronted with something that you didn't expect and you just got to take a deep breath and remind yourself that God is in control. So yes, you can go from the declaration that God is good to, Lord, hear me. Lord, have mercy. And Lord, answer me. There is room for praise, and there is also room for deep prayer. And the one thing I love about God, we don't always understand it. We don't always get it. We don't always give room to it. But one thing I love about God is none of that scares God, and none of that dissuades God from being who he is. So for whatever reason, David made that shift. I believe as you walk with God, there will be moments when you will make that shift as well. There is a real life with God. It's not pie in the sky. It's not everything goes well according to my plan in the moments when I want it to, according to the time frame that I have. There is learning how to trust into him and lean into a dependency upon him. And I have found, in my own life that there are sometimes that God will allow you to get to the end of yourself so that every idol in, let me say, my heart, right, is dethroned. And then I can truly love God with all of my heart, my mind, my soul, and my strength. And so he brings us through times when we can go from, yeah, Jesus, to Lord, have mercy. Lord, hear me. Lord, I need you. But listen, God can be trusted, so stay with God. David shows us from his life that whatever season you're in, whether it's Monday to Tuesday or it's moment to moment, the most important thing is that your attention is directed to God and you continue to come to him, whether it's in praise or an earnest cry for help. And I know my Father, listen, he's faithful to do just what he says he will do. So stay with God. He can be trusted and he can handle every aspect of your life. Be blessed.